The meaning of the movie. Author Orpheus to read 5 minutes, published on the 30th of October 2020, updated on the 30th of October 2020. The mystical thriller, The Nines, was filmed back in 2007 by John Augustus. This movie is a mystery, an incomprehensible rebus for fans of such screenings, and the main theme of this notorious rebus was the theme of the universe and the arrangement of earthly life in it, the meaning of human existence. In the course of the plot development there are many questions. Maybe the mankind as such does not exist, or all this is someone's joke or fiction? The movie is divided into 3 parts. The first tells the viewer about the hard fate of the actor Gary. His popularity played a cruel joke on him. He was forced to part with his beloved, and then began to use drugs. Soon he was caught by the police and put under house arrest. All the time he is watched by Margaret, so that he did not break the law and followed all the instructions of the court. During his stay at home, Gary has visions in which he constantly sees the number 9. He meets Sarah, who is his neighbor. She says that she can save him. The guy does not quite understand what is happening to him, so he demands Margaret to explain what is happening. She tells him everything, but he decides that the girl is not telling the truth and goes away. The viewer watches as everything that had surrounded them before dissolves. The second part is about Gavin. He works as a scriptwriter for a very famous show. He writes a very good script for Melissa, his very good friend. The project is already being shot, everything is going according to the pre-written script, but suddenly Susan, one of the representatives of the channel management, demands that the main character be replaced immediately. Gavin selects the necessary type of actress, makes some substitutions in the script, and then learns that the TV show has been cancelled, and it will not appear on the screens at all. Gavin has a falling out with Susan, after which he leaves. The third part introduces the viewer to Gabriele and his family. He works as a game designer and is very happy to have a beautiful wife and daughter. One day they got out of town for nature, and the car breaks down and the guy has to go to the nearest road, to ask for help. There he meets Sierra, who agrees to help him. On the way to the scene of the accident, the girl tells Gabriel that his destiny in this world is to take control of the course of all events, because he is the creator of this world. The guy for some reason believes these words. He says goodbye to his wife and dissolves into space. This is where the movie ends. What is the point of this movie? Probably, most likely, it is that a man is given to live in this world not one life, but several. A man, like a cat, has 9 lives. This is evidenced by the appearance of the proverbial 9 in some episodes of the movie. I wonder why a man needs several lives. To understand what he lives for, how this life is organized, what his purpose is. Life is extremely difficult to live, and sometimes one life is very little to fully realize one's purpose here. A person, most likely, is reborn to enter this world once again and try to correct all his mistakes that were made in the previous period of time. Since we cannot control the process of rebirth of our own soul and body, we can only take it for granted. In this life a person is a programmer, in the next one he may live poor, collecting pennies for bread, and in the next one he may lose his relatives in a car accident. All events that took place in all our previous lives have a characteristic feature of seeping into our present life. This feeling has occurred to every person at least once in his life, and it is called déjà vu. Passages from the past remind a person of his previous actions so that he does not repeat his mistakes again. The meaning of the movie's finale is that everyone is looking for the meaning of his or her life. Some people realize it when they are teenagers, and some think about it when they are over 80. It cannot be said that the meaning of spending time on this earth is limited only to love for family or self-improvement. Everything is much deeper. Every person likes to dig into his thoughts, analyzing his emotions, words, actions. In the process of analyzing, we understand what is the most important for us. We also gradually come to the conclusion, for what we appeared on this world, with what purpose and with what task. The main character dissolves into space, he disappears, because he finally finds the meaning of life. The guy realizes that he is a creator like every other person. He creates his soul, thinks about something, trying to find that very meaning. Every human being is a creator. But there is no need to reason about it globally, it is necessary to start from the smallest. A man creates himself. He chooses how to act, think, live, what to agree with and what to refute. Human life is a constant choice, a desire to find tranquility in a static way of life, but no, a person must choose. The future of each of us depends on this choice. We are the masters of our own destiny and only the meaning of life depends on us. Admin